Hey guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of Soul Sacrifice Delta. And on this episode, we are moving on to a new story on Soul Sacrifice Delta that wasn't on Soul Sacrifice, Seeing Red. So let's start off with Chapter 1.
Should you see a crimson-cowled girl bearing an apple, do not run. It wouldn't help. You are already caught in her snare. So goes the tale of the sorcerer known as Red Hood. If it is true, I fear nothing can save me now.
Hey, do a girl a favor.
She approached me in a tavern. By nature, sorcerers favor shadows and avoid drawing undue attention. Flaming crimson garb like hers is a sight rarely seen.
You're not allowed to refuse. You know who I am, yes?
True to the legends, she was a specialist in illusion. She assured me I was already a prisoner to her handiwork.
Then you know what to expect if you don't stay on my good side.
And so I was half threatened, half dragged away from a perfectly good pint.
Oh no! The pint hasn't been drunk. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you guys the offerings I'm taking with me. And also, I didn't show you on episode 1 the sigils I actually have. I don't have that many really. I'm going for Heat Surge. I don't know why I've equipped that, but there's no point equipping anything else really. I guess I could switch it to Frost Surge for this one, so I've got both Heat and Frost Surge. But this is about it. Everything else is blanked out, so I don't have many really, so it's just this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I think I will switch this to Frost Surge, so I've got 2 boosts to the elements that I'm actually taking with me. I don't have any sigils in this section, so there's no point clicking on it. And in this area, these are the ones I've got, so I'll slowly scroll through. Again, some of them are blanked out anyway, so I'm just going to show you the ones that aren't blanked out. And of course, I will unlock more that have carried over from my save when I get further in the game. And there's palm sigils now, which were not included on Soul Sacrifice, so it's an extra area to equip a sigil that gives you boosts. Okay, that's about it. So let's get going. Take on these rabbits.
I'll drive you mad with my illusions.
Okay, so with Grim you leave it to fate. Select sacrifice and save together allows for balanced gains in life, and magic acquires fiends luck. Joining Avalon. Sacrificing renews offering strength. Avalon sorcerers gain the following effects. Sacrificing restores offerings. Salvation restores health.
Nice moves.
Oh, it got me before I managed to dart away.
Nice moves.
Thank you, Red.
Keep it up.
So these are all low rank spells anyway. That I already have, so it doesn't really matter about scoring at the moment.
Was it magic or lust? Perhaps it was her silver tongue. Everyone agreed she made her way by bewitching others. Even veteran sorcerers were said to be defenseless against her illusions. More than anything, it was the fact that she became a monster that sealed her poor reputation. They say she drained victims' lives to fuel her own, thereby ensuring she'd live forever. A chilling story. Except the girl standing before me now seemed anything but a monster. For her to be as old as the legends and look as young as she does is monstrous enough.
Drop those silly ideas now. You're my dog, like it or not.
She lazily rolled an apple about in her hand as she spoke. It was clear she was onto something, chasing a tip. Helping her in this search was the only way to break free of her illusory chains.
Okay, chapter 2, Seeing Red.
So, is it Grim you're after too?
The Order of Grimm. The mysterious cult was still new, but growing at a wildfire's pace. It's rumored the tavern where we'd met was a gathering place for its membership.
Well, it seems we share a goal.
Intelligence on the cult fetches a high price from the agents of Avalon. Perhaps the promise of that reward is what drives her current search. Here Here follows Grim's tale. Once there lived a prophet, Grim. Those who took his word for truth banded together, and a society was born. Red leaned in, eager for any word of Grim I'd heard. The next moment her expression changed. A monster on the road ahead. Cold sweat trickled down my back. My body sensed its strength. Immediately, Red sprang into action. I had scarcely exhaled by the time she was gone. Vanished. I'd have been a fool to expect any different. This was the infamous Red Hood. Using others was her speciality.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, I might change. And I think that'll do. I'm pretty sure it's weak to heat, but we'll see. But I think the build I've got here, although I could actually switch to the mines instead. And I'll keep the correct level offerings, really. I don't want to be too OP. Back off, you. Come on, come over here. I suppose I best show you guys the cursed parts. So you can see here, it's actually already low on health, that it's got one on each hand and one in the centre of its body. Oh, you bugger. Have me some of that. Oh! And he's down. I kind of fannied about a bit on this one. That was my mine exploding. Actually. Solo healing magic amp plus 5, solo healing magic amp plus 15. Oh, that's what I'd like. The bomb magic amp. I love my bombs.
Good boy. Now heal. We've a long way to go yet.
She reappeared the moment danger had passed, nibbling at her apple without a hint of guilt.
Fancy sharing information? We both stand to benefit.
So you want to share information?
I'd learned.
Now that I've beaten the monster. You didn't want to share in the fight though, did you?
Central to Grimm's revelations was the eternal recursion. He claimed the world had come and gone and been made new again, time after time. The gods of creation are capricious things and never satisfied for long. Druid or Romulus, these gods cared nothing for the struggles of man. The Order of Grimm rejected both of them outright. They claim neutrality is man's sole means of standing against the cruel apathy of those gods. As I finished speaking, I looked to her, or to the void where she had stood moments earlier. I cursed my naivety, for I knew she was a shameless cheat. Yet I'd blithely handed over precious intelligence for nothing. She'll feast for weeks, while my big mouth goes empty.
Okay guys, I think I'm going to stop this episode here, and on the next episode we will be moving on to the 3rd chapter, and I'm pretty sure there's a 4th chapter as well, so both those chapters will be included on the next episode. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and I shall see you next time.